In this video, we are going to completely tidy up the garden, just get it ready for summer. Beautiful garden centre. It's actually won lots of awards.
Sam in the background goes, oh, there's gigantic spiders underneath there.
We've got an audience. It was all going well. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to our channel and to the start of our garden renovation, which is very exciting but also very daunting, isn't it?
There's so much to do.
There's so much to do, yeah. If you've been a part of this channel for a while, maybe you found us through our last garden renovation series, but when we lived at our first house, we completely redid the whole garden, didn't we? And we
literally tore it all out and then put it all back in again.
Yeah. Anyway, Ellen has just cooked us a very lovely tea from That's
favourite.
Who have very kindly sponsored this part of the video. We work with these guys on a regular basis. They're lifesavers for us because they're just so convenient.
We absolutely love HelloFresh. It just suits every single need that we have. Suits us down to the ground. If you don't know about HelloFresh, it is a food subscription service. All of the food is basically just delivered to your door, so you don't even have to go to the shops to get it. We have a fantastic discount code for you, which I think gets you your first box for £11.
11 bags.
11.
And that's 3 meals, I think, isn't it?
You can't go anywhere else and get dinner for £11.
The discount code that we have, it gets you 60% off your first box and then 25% off your next 8
boxes. It's insane.
Trust me, it's definitely worth the money. With the cost of shopping now, it's so expensive, but this is like genuinely really lovely meals. We don't always have the time to go out or even think of meal ideas, so HelloFresh, they send you the cards with the recipe on so you can easily follow it. This one being a banger, which is creamy pesto dressed bacon and potato salad. Absolute banger, especially for summer. So if you want to try it, please use our code.
Yeah, if you've ever thought about trying HelloFresh, now is the time to try it.
Give it a try.
Especially with this code. You can cancel at any time, but I'm sure you won't want to because it is literally amazing. We have used it for years.
We are going to talk you through what we want to do in the garden. It's actually the night before. I forgot to say this. It's the night before we start. So we're just having dinner and we're going to sort of talk about the plans that we want to do tomorrow. Yeah? The boys are asleep upstairs.
If that's where if you can hear their white noise.
Can we eat this and then come back? I want to enjoy this.
Okay.
Right, let's quickly talk you through then the plans for the garden. So we're very lucky to have a big spacious garden which is very private for the boys. There's lots and lots of greenery which is really cool, but we want to add some more like really nice pops of colour and flowers. Yeah, because it's kind of just all green at the moment. So we've got this big patio bricked area which needs spraying basically.
It needs some massive TLC.
Big TLC. It's covered in moss. It's really dirty. It's actually really uneven as well, but that's a problem for later down the line. We're not gonna go digging stuff.
It's alright. Imagine that it's straight.
So the grass we want to keep, the lovely grass.
We've decided we're going to keep it.
Yeah.
Babs agreed that he's going to try and mow the lawn.
I will mow the lawn.
How many times have you mowed the lawn so far?
None. All the plants that we've got down the bottom at the moment, we are going to keep majority of them. We're going to get rid of some of the spikier, sharper ones.
Yeah, the spiky ones, they're just dangerous, I think.
Yeah, especially for the boys when they're going to be out there. They're just super sharp. In this video, we are going to go and we're going to buy a load of new plant and some new pots and some nice bits for the garden. We're going to go to a garden centre, aren't we? Then we have got this big archway which is really cool actually.
I love it.
I wanted to rip it down.
I think when the boys are older, they're going to love it. Like, I think we need to add more plants around it so that it like creates like a tunnel for them.
Yeah, I think what we need to do is tidy it up a bit.
Yeah.
Put down some bark instead of the stones that N so that the boys can kneel down on there and play.
I've seen something so cute on Pinterest.
Have you?
Like a little path. It's made out of like tree stumps.
Oh really?
And like you could like paint on the tree stumps so it creates.
We could do stuff like that. We have got this really tall, beautiful brick wall. It's actually part of an old manor house, and the wall from that manor house runs through our whole estate. So it's a lovely piece of history that we really love, and it is nice and tall, so it's private. No one can see into our garden. Yeah. It does need repointing though, so we are going to get that done at some point just to make sure it's structured. I mean, it's been there for hundreds of years, so I'm sure it's fine, but just for peace of mind, we're going to get that repointed. But in this video, we are going to completely tidy up the garden, just get it ready for summer. Anyway, that's enough talking. We're gonna go and get some beauty sleep because you've got work to do. Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, it is the first morning that we're going to tackle this garden renovation, and we've got a big day today. Very laborious, some would say, because what are we doing now?
We're cleaning up all the moss off the floor.
Demossing everywhere.
There's
And you know
so
what they
much
say?
as well.
Couples that demoss together stay together. Do they say that? Look at the hammies popping. We've even got a weed going into our house. And it's not paying rent. We are heading out shortly, which is why we're wearing clothes that you wouldn't usually wear to do garden renovation.
So pick up a tool and get going.
Pick up a tool. Good morning, boys. Post-nap or pre-nap is the only time we get cuddles like this. So you have to take advantage of it. For anyone that sees our community posts, I put up an image and I said, guess who this is in the bouncer? And it was Noah. So many people thought it was Ari, so that just shows they're looking more and more identical as they get older. But to us, they look completely different, so it's weird when people say that they can't tell them apart. But obviously we're their parent. We're trying to post more on our community page, polls, images, that kind of thing, and we always ask questions to you guys, so make sure you check that out. So we're just chilling with the boys for now. We're going to be leaving shortly and going to a garden centre, but it's not just any garden centre, is it, Noah? Okay, so this garden centre is actually one that I used to work at when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Washing dishes in the cafe. It's in Wales, it's near my mum's house, and it's a family run business, absolutely beautiful garden centre. It's actually won lots of awards.
Do you know what? There's nothing better than a good garden centre.
Yeah. Turns out they actually watch our videos and they very kindly reached out to us. Well, Shauna, shout out to Shauna. She reached out to us and she said that they would love to give us a gift card for us to get some stuff for our garden renovation, which is very kind of them. So we're going to take the trip down there and go and have a look. What?
I've still got my Crocs on.
Yeah, we're going to make a bit of a day of it. We're going to go and get lunch, feed the boys, and then have a look around, pick up some stuff, and then come back and carry on with the garden because it's meant to be 25 degrees today and tomorrow, so absolutely perfect weather. We've already done a lot of the manual scraping and got that out of the way, which is good because that is not going to be fun to do in the heat, but we get to grab the pressure washer later and that'll be the real satisfying bit. Right, we've got everything we need.
Yeah.
Got the stuff to feed the boys,
Yeah.
spare clothes.
Yeah.
Nappies,
Yeah.
dummies,
Yeah.
leashes. Not been here for years.
It's called the old railway line, by the way, and like Fab said, it's literally one.
It's changed loads.
Oh my gosh, it's massive. We are going to have some food first because we've got to feed the boys, and then we're gonna go have a look around. But we'll take you around with us and show you what they've got here. Ari, would you like your milk? Milk? Milk?
Right, boys have eaten. Now it's our turn. I went for a fry up, classic,
Beef madras.
which is unlike you.
I know, it really is.
Yeah.
I saw it on there though. I saw someone have the curry this morning and it just
Fancied
made
it.
me fancy a curry. Oh my goodness, look, they do white chocolate and raspberry ruler. This is my favourite ever dessert. This place is absolutely huge. We've got lost about 400 times. It's actually so cute. Yeah, those plants remind me of my dad. My dad always has those in his hand baskets.
So well laid out, and from working here before, I know how hard they work to like get it looking like this, especially at Christmas. We need to come back at Christmas.
Yeah, we were just saying that actually. They do
Yeah.
like the whole like Christmas lights.
Yeah, I used to come here as a kid and come and meet Santa and get a present, so how nice will it be when these boys are old enough?
You can come and meet Santa. In Fab are after some pots and they have a really good choice, a really good range here. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
This is nice.
Something a bit bigger. Do you not think? I think I prefer this one.
Instead of that.
Honey. That is so cute.
It goes with this one too. We're getting it.
Okay.
It goes with that.
You think it would be me who is like a sucker for these kind of things, but it's definitely Fab. I don't have to persuade him at all.
So we found these lovely planters, which is this one here. So we're going to get those instead. I think they're a nicer shape, aren't they?
That's what I wanted, more like a trough.
Yeah, it looks nicer.
It does,
we better
yeah.
get some flowers now then, we've got enough pots.
We're doing it backwards, because flowers were when you first walked in,
Yeah,
but we've crammed
now we've
the
got
other.
to drive this heavy thing around.
Found these, which are really cute. They look like big daisies.
Yeah.
We're getting a bit carried away.
Should we get them?
They're like, you know
I
those
love the,
fluffy chickens with the long feathers? That's what they remind me of. Can we get some of these?
Harry. I'm quadruple tasking right now, trying to push the trolley, eat my ice cream, film, and make sure I don't get run over. Wow, that was very, very successful, and Joe even gave us an ice cream as well. What an absolute legend. So Biscoffee, and what do you get?
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
That's what I am. Right, I've just had a memory of what happened, something that happened at the garden centre, right? So, this lady was talking to us about the twins, and Fab was like talking back and forth with her. We were getting ready to go.
I don't know what you're going to say here.
She goes to Fab, she goes to us, she goes, oh, it's a lovely nursery here, isn't it? It's lovely and big, as in like a nursery is another word for like a place that sells plants.
Is it?
And Fab... Fab in the background goes, oh, I didn't know they had a nursery here, and you start looking around for one going, where's the nursery? Where's the nursery then?
How am I going to know
I
that?
am like trying to act busy as if like I haven't heard what he said, because you just
Nursery is another word for somewhere that sells plants. Is that why it's
yeah.
called the nursery line?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
You're looking around
I was thinking...
for a creche with kids in
I was
it.
thinking, bloody hell. It's day 2. You might be able to hear the beautiful sound of the birds and the scenery. There's actually a woodpecker in our garden somewhere. You might hear him in a second, but I've got to be quiet because it's still only 7:30. We've done our morning routine. The boys have had their feed and they've gone back to bed, and now we're going to crack on with the garden. It's meant to be another scorcher today. This happened yesterday. It started out really overcast and then it went super sunny. Elle's just getting ready and then she's coming out, but I'm going to do some more scraping. And I've got on my trusty trainers that I actually used to renovate our first garden project. And these trainers have seen some sights, and as you can tell by the heel, I've been really lazy putting them on and I need another pair. Tell you what, Al, no moss is safe around here. Hold on, why has the tallest person got the shortest stick? Time to tidy all this stuff up a little bit because it's very overgrown, so we're going to clip it down.
So Fab has popped out to B&Q and other places to get all of his stuff. I'm sure he's probably vlogging as he's there.
Right, I'm off on an absolute pilgrimage.
But I am going to mow the lawn. I've got to move all of this stuff off that Fab has just put on the lawn so that I can mow it. But as well, please don't judge my outfit when you see it, okay? It's warm and I didn't really know what to wear. these plants here were left when we bought the house, but one, they're really spiky, and two, me and Fab don't really like them, so we are going to get rid of them. However, Fab's mum really loves them, so she's going to have them for us. They're a lot more vicious than I first thought. Just got through the shed to find the wheelbarrow and the rake. And also, look what I found. Sunshade for the corner that Fab's parents bought us. But the sheds give anybody else the heebie-jeebies. Like, who knows what's in there? Like, oh, it's horrible. Oh, there's gigantic spiders underneath there. I tap out, I'm done. The spider over there, that's not a task for me today.
Elle's just potting some flowers. We have got the sunflowers in the honey pot, which looks amazing. And then we have got this bee pot with, what are these, Elle?
I have no idea, they look like big daisies.
They look like big daisies, I don't know what they are.
Probably people watching this who like avid gardeners. Like
what are we putting in the planters?
these ones, violas, and I don't know what the other one's called.
Going well. I smashed glass. Oh my, brilliant. That's going to be fun to clean up, isn't it? Now we're going to put the sail up here. Yes, look at this. We have now got a sail to give us some shade under here. Oh. Where'd that baby come from? And I've put you in backwards. We have moved everything onto the grass. We've got an audience. What are we going to do next?
You are going to spray the floor.
I am going to spray the floor. We've just had a little argument because we're trying to get a thumbnail photo.
Because Fab always
Ellen
makes me
hates.
pose. He always makes me pose in the most stupid of poses. Right, and I look like an absolute plonker, and he never uses them.
So yeah, let's see how much of a difference this makes when we start spraying. Hopefully, they look a bit more like this. Sprayed all of the bricks, they're just drying now. Cut up some more weeds and stuff. What we're going to do now is going to put the furniture back where it was, spray it down because it's a little bit muddy, and then I'm going to go around with some moss remover and I'm going to spray all of the bricks. Meanwhile, Ellen planting these pink flowers in the grey pot that we found. We thought we got rid of this, didn't we?
Yeah.
From our old house. After all that sunshine, back to rain. And then what we're going to do now? We need to position these flowers quickly, don't we? Right, where are you thinking? We are back inside now after literally going at the garden all day long. It's the boys' bath time shortly, so we're calling it a day there. We've got so much done.
It looks so much better.
It does look so much better.
Already.
Yeah.
There's still a little bit more, well, it's quite a lot we want to do, isn't there?
Yeah. We definitely need some more plants and stuff.
Yeah.
But at least it's tidy now and we can go out there in the summer and the boys can play out there and stuff, which is good. We'd love to hear what you think we could do in the garden, like any suggestions. Long term, we want to do like a proper renovation. Like redo the whole thing, basically. For now, let us know if there's anything you think we should do in the garden. And if you're an avid gardener, I'm very sorry for the things, the sins that we have committed. But hopefully you've enjoyed watching and you found it satisfying. Again, a massive thank you to the Old Railway Line Garden Centre. Lydia for gifting us a load of stuff, and to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video and supporting us, and to you guys as well for watching to the end and always liking and commenting and supporting us no matter what the video is. Before you go, if you haven't clicked the like button or subscribed yet, please do that, and we will see you guys in next week's video.